Well, I might as well start off by saying hello. How are you? But to be quite honest with you, Pat, I feel like a right twit talking into this tape. But I suppose you could find worse. It is exactly 3:35 on a Sunday afternoon. I am meant to be studying. My exams are starting in 2 weeks' time. And my mother is just shouting at me, go up and study, get your books out. But I just can't seem to get down to it after the Easter holidays and everything. My mum and dad have gone out, so I have a free house and the girls should be calling in a minute. So since I have the spare time, I might as well get this started with. By now you must be laughing at the Irish accent, but I can tell you, you'll definitely find worse than this. I will put a couple of my friends on speech. They're dying to speech anyway. They were mad about your picture, and they're dying to know who your friends are. One word of advice, don't listen or believe everything they say. No, what else have I to say to you? I've said most things in the letter to you, and to be quite honest with you, I'm quite nervous. I have no clue what to say. But, oh yeah. How's everything in Istanbul? You're having a great time, Pat. You're never at home. You're either in one country or another, and then you're going to Israel. That's not fair. There am I sitting my exams, and they'll be on for a whole 4 weeks. And I'll probably be found in Valium or something by the time I'm finished. The pressure is deadly inside the school, you wouldn't believe it. But sure, Eire, it's only exams anyway. What else have I to say now to you? Hang on a tick. I'm sure my friends are at the door. Hang on.
Hi, this is Teresa. Hi, this is Cora, Teresa's friend. Sorry for disturbing you, but I had to come over. I've nothing else to do. I'm doing my exams as well, and pressure's really awful. I heard so much about you from Teresa. I read your picture is gorgeous. Everyone is mad about you and wants to know everything about you in school. Teresa's not anywhere quiet. Never has been and never will be.
I am quiet. Of course, speaking of Irish there from he'd be delighted with you.
My Irish accent now, you're probably laughing at me now saying, God, what an Irish accent, but I have a very bad Irish accent. I can't wait to hear your voice.
And Denise can't wait to speak to him on the phone. Tape.
We made bets in school that you've got a sexy voice.
We did not, Cora.
You were the first one, Teresa.
Disgraceful.
And everyone is waiting for a letter or a tape from you, so I hope you get it to Teresa straight away. That's all I have to say now. No. Keep on talking.
I'll tell you a thing or two about Cora. She's boy mad, putting it politely.
I'm not.
Hang on 1 minute now. She's meant to be studying, but her mother can't seem to, get her into the house. She always seems to be out, or else there's someone calling down to the door. Denise now and herself make a fine pair, whereas I'm so quiet,
Don't listen to her now at all, Pat, because I'm telling you, every second week there's someone new calling to Teresa, and she always seems to meet someone new with spiders, our local disco.
Spiders, it isn't spiders that walk around the wall like they're spiders. It's a disco tech like.
And it's totally crap, but
it's the only thing that we have to go to.
Yeah.
And how dare wait till Denise now is my other friend, right? And she was highly insulted when you said in the letter, do bands come to Cork to play? We don't live in a little village at all, Cork. I mean said it's not big, but it's big enough, and we do hold bands. We had U2 and Nick Kershaw and Thin Lizzy and we even had Paul Young. So Denise now said that when she talks to you on this tape, she's going to blow your head off. So when she comes on, I'll remind her to tell you. W.
As you've heard, she's a sixth sense of humour. Always laughing at something or other and getting into trouble.
See the girls coming.
She's run out now on you, so I better tell you fast what she's like. She's a stubborn thing. She's always fighting with me and picking on me.
I heard that.
And
I heard that.
She's got brown hair. What colour eyes? Blue?
He said
bluey green.
Black. Hang on a tick. Pat, you said my hair was black. But I sure know. Hang on, where's the letter? He said that my hair was black. It isn't black, it's dark brown and it goes very fair in the summer. Does my hair look black in the grass pictures?
It does.
Yeah.
She had black hair before.
Am I telling my eyes changed?
Yeah, they go squint sometimes, but now at the moment they're bluey, greeny, browny, grey, any colour you want.
They change
pink.
with the weather.
She's size 10 pants, which is not too bad. It's very good actually. She thinks she's fat, but she's not. She has fantastic clothes and is pressing.
Don't you believe a word she says.
She is spoiled rotten, and Cora. She's the youngest of the house. I've got a huge family.
And Cora got her hair highlighted last week. All the fellas are mad about it.
They are, yeah.
Cora, I know, for Pat's benefit now, we'll speak a bit of Irish.
Oh, sure.
On a wire, fab. Sister Carmelita would be delighted with me. No.
She's your English teacher.
Yeah, no. Mrs. O'Mahony.
You're probably laughing at all your friends and yourself now at God, what accents you can't even understand us, but
we talk very slowly. On a wire, fab.
That's very good.
Means very good. Now, for the second Irish lesson. What's the second Irish lesson?
We haven't got that far.
Cadasanum dum. My name in Irish. Oh, Cora will tell. Your name is Eire.
Mine is alright.
Yeah. No, my name in Irish is. Don't start laughing. Trasan Hay. Yeah. Laugh. Go on. Yeah. Cora, I think I have the pause button. No, I haven't. I tried the pause button. Denise and Mary are late. They should be calling up.
They're always late. Denise is blonde, long blonde hair, lovely figure, brilliant clothes.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Another word.
Mary has brown hair, that's for sure.
And even she is better looking than Denise. Oh, my friends are.
But she's so mad. She'd laugh at anything.
Parties.
Yeah, she loves all of the party.
At this moment, the weather is absolutely freezing outside.
And it's the middle of April, the end of April. We won't get our summer for another 2 months until we start our exam, then the sun will split the stone.
Yeah, exactly.
And we are so jealous over here of you travelling all over Europe and living in America and having a fantastic house and having gorgeous looking friends, we hope.
I told them about Deirdre and what's her name? When Carl got the scholarships in America.
Oh yeah, they're going to America. They don't know where
yet,
but they're going in August. For the lucky thing.
For a year.
Life in Ireland is boring.
Boring. With a capital B. Boring.
And we live in the most boring city there is.
That's okay.
Except Friday Night Spiders, that's the only
thing. It's the second biggest city in Ireland.
Yeah.
And if you came over, you would call it a village. Because it's tiny. It's one street. Hardwick Street.
The mind her, it's not that small.
It is.
It's a tiny bit bigger than that. Halfway between a village and a town.
And the talent is absolutely
nil. But we've got to be kept going, so we write to people and from America who are in the army.
Yeah.
What else? Teresa's got this room full of cuddle toys, so she's got them all over the place. I can't even sit down. I've got a few cuddly toys, not as many as Teresa. We're both in the same class, same year. Teresa's a month older than me.
I'm a big girl.
You get aged in a few months, she'll be.
Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? You don't drink, don't. Excuse me, I do not.
She does, she drinks and she smokes.
I do not!
Like last Friday night was unbelievable. And this is only Sunday, she's still hangover.
I warned you not to believe a word they say.
Well, Pat, I wouldn't tell you a lie, honest to God, because I don't know you. I tell you lies when I know you.
Well, you're corrupting the young boy's mind.
He's not young, Teresa, he's older than you. Oh God, she's so disgusting. She's got a weird sense of humour. Honest God, sick. She's dead kinky. I've been told anyway.
Vulgar. Cora.
Of course it is. It's the true part.
To mind her.
What else?
There won't be
she looks like a punk at the moment because her hair is all over the place.
I have a social test tomorrow. I forget about school.
You know, Pat did ask me to speak into the tape for information, and all we're giving him is rubbish.
Oh yes, we go to a fantastic place for holidays every year. It's called Ballyhaig. It's in County Kerry.
Yeah, going to get a run
But
go.
it's good. It's a laugh and it's
No, Pat,
really
if you want
fantastic.
to hear a good Irish accent, go down to County Kerry. You should
Oh
hear it.
God.
Oh
God love us.
Here are the cows. Come on.
Don't mock us now with our Cork accents.
You want to know about what TV series we look at?
Dynasty.
I love Dallas. Dallas.
No, Dynasty's the best.
No, Dallas. Dynasty. And Celebrity. There was
Yeah,
a series on last week. It was on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. It was called Celebrity. It was very good. It was an American show. And at the moment, number one, guess... in
USA
Ireland.
for Africa.
Guess what's number one? USA for Africa.
No.
The only one I like is Cyndi Lauper.
Oh God, she's fantastic.
She's fantastic, isn't she?
The
She's
Sphinx
American,
thing
though.
is, I won't want to say it over tape because my mother hears it. Or Teresa's mother hears it, but he's no good.
Who? Who's Springsteen? Oh, do you know who likes? Oh, sorry.
She's
There's a couple
talking
of
to
girls in my
me.
class who like him. Oh God.
What else?
What else?
We've got a gorgeous uniform for school. Blue and wine and grey and orange. Try to put that together now, you won't believe it.
I was telling last year that we were travelling in Europe. Remember we went to
Oh
France
yes,
and
that was brilliant.
it was fabulous.
Except every disco we wanted to go to blew up before we got there.
That was in Spain.
Yes, I know.
The hotel that we stayed in Spain the week after we left was blown up.
Show me the picture.
No wonder. Cora was looking at your picture so she can visualise what you look like
Yes.
as she's talking to you.
You
You
got a nice smile.
Oh, he's cute.
He'd be modest now after this, and you've lovely eyes. He has.
I know, yes.
Jeez, you just had to
No.
grab the picture and look.
No.
You've really changed from your first picture you sent over to Teresa.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
really changed.
Lovely.
What one?
Please likes the one. Of the ferry steps.
Oh.
No.
1 minute, where's my one? Give it to
Ferry
me.
step. I'm showing you that one.
She's a stubborn thing, can you hear her? The one of the Asian side of Istanbul at 7 p.m. It's really beautiful. You take fantastic pictures. You really do.
You got a new camera.
No wonder. Even if we got a new camera, we can take pictures. When you come over now, we'll show you Teresa, pictures of Teresa when she was a baby. Oh God. Although we won't bother you, we'll never come over again.
That's about it.
I hope you'll be coming over soon anyway, because we all want to meet you. Especially Teresa.
Oh yeah. You know the fellas make me breathe.
And we'll have great pleasure walking down Patrick Street, the main street in Cork. We'd be able to really give it to a fella, an English fella. Oh God,
what a Brit. Oh, I hate him. I hate English fellas. I hate them. There's one over, and he's staying in. There's a couple over actually.
Travis Cross down the
But
road
he's
from
just
us.
he's living around the corner from us. James Carney, and he's
He's the one.
Aya,
Look at
Teresa,
her.
look at her. Ah,
Great
oh
food.
God, what a food.
He's a
But,
dope.
Cora, don't be vulgar.
He's a dope, I
But,
said.
He seems to be, hanging around with Cora a lot.
No.
Cora hates him.
No, Teresa, no, not me.
No,
All of
Cora
us.
is- yeah,
He seems to be taking with us at the moment. Oh, we're so privileged, the food.
calling people fools.
I'm sorry,
Sound
Pat.
ladylike.
I know. I'm sorry, Pat, but at the moment, when we talk about James, we get this way. Because he's English.
I don't like English fellows.
We don't know many Americans, so we can't judge on them yet.
It's true too. His grandmother is Irish. Then again, every American's
Your
grandmother is
grandmother's
Irish. Murphy.
There's always an ancestor. We're talking to each other more than we're talking to you now.
I know, but
Because
sure,
we
we'll
just-
talk away.
We
I'm
don't
still
know what to
waiting
say.
for the rest of them. I'm bringing this now into school tomorrow, and I'm getting Denise and another couple to speak to you. Even though if I bring school tomorrow, you'll have the whole class speaking to you.
Yes, all at once, more than likely.
No, I'll just get Denise and Mary and another couple to speak to. And I'll go down to the room. I'll go down to the box room in school. Okay? No.
I'll wait for class tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't do any swatting at all. People might think that you do. We do. Just you don't do anything. Her books are opened over there just in case her mother comes in and two of us will die for it in a few minutes. But I've got a free house at the moment as well. My mother and father gone out, thanks be to God.
What a bore.
I know.
You wouldn't believe how strict parents are over here.
Mm.
Do you know, the pressure in school is just unbelievable. I'm telling you, no other. Even though we were talking out to James, right, he's from England, he's from London. Even though we hate him, we talked to him. And he was telling us that he couldn't get over the pressure on leaving such students over here. That the pressure, but sure, all
we do
countries
8
in
subjects.
Europe,
8 subjects. They all do 3 and 4 subjects at the most.
And that all Europe come over here. Ireland is one of the countries with the highest education level ever. And the way the state is in Ireland at the moment, the unemployment state is ridiculous.
We've got a lot to look forward to. We'll probably be joining the army. I wish they'd travel Europe.
No, we'll probably essentially up to Northern Ireland.
It's the Lebanon. I won't mind. The Lebanon.
Cora loves you, Willie.
Philip Oakey. So if you've ever heard of him, he's the sexiest male I've ever seen.
Cora.
I'm being serious. We have to be frank now with Pat.
Okay, we'll have to be frank.
How about Frank? Teresa's mad about this fella named Frank, and he thinks he's George Michael. He's the image of George Michael.
No, it's
and
Paul
I'm
Brams.
mad about Paul Brams for Teresa as well.
Oh.
Paul Brams first, Frank second. For me, it's Paul Murphy, Adrian Foley, and no one else really.
Or no, maybe Paul come in later. Look, forget talking about fellas. They're not worth it, none of them. Oh, pain.
Yeah, I know.
We better leave you. We'll be on again tomorrow. I'm bringing this into school tomorrow. Cora, say one more thing before she goes. So from me until tomorrow, it's goodbye. Enjoy yourself. I'll be back tomorrow.
Enjoy yourself.
I have school tomorrow now, so I'm bringing the tape into school tomorrow. I'll get a couple of girls to talk into it. I know I'm fixing my shoe, but
kind of awkwardly.
I'll talk to you again tomorrow.
This is Cora.
All right.
Goodbye, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Here we are, back again. But believe it or not, this is Monday, the 22nd of April. And believe it or not, but I forgot to bring the tape into school. I thought I put it in my bag, which was on top of my dresser when I came home. So the girls slightly had a fit when I said I forgot it. They had the rack system out and everything ready to tape, but of course I forgot the tape and we couldn't tape it over ready tape. So, back to square one. At the moment, what time is it? It is 8:15, and it's a Monday night, Monday evening I should say. Weather is okay, it's just getting dark now. I'm slightly bored. School was very, very boring. What did I do? Oh yeah, I had a social and scientific test on 2 cans, which I think I flunked it. Completely flunked it. But I don't care. I really don't. Because it's only a weekly test anyway. I couldn't be bothered. That's what we're speaking to you into a tape yesterday. Oh yeah. I want to apologise too for yesterday. We were really very giddy. We really were. And we didn't know what to say. And we were talking to each other more than we were giving you information. But sure, there's no information to give about Ireland. It really is boring. But it can be exciting. But since my exams have come up, it isn't. It just hasn't been exciting. So, until Monday, which is today, I leave you until tomorrow. And see what some exciting happens in my life. No, not really. It's boring. But I'll bring the tape in tomorrow and you can hear my crackers of friends. And don't believe everything they say, as I told you before. And tomorrow will be haywire. Everyone will be shouting in just to say hello to you. So you'll have names flying from everywhere. So until tomorrow, it'll have to be goodbye. I'm sure by now you must be getting bored of all this click on and click off like. But Eire, anyway. See you tomorrow. Bye. Here I am, back again to annoy you. I did remember to bring the tape into school. I'm down now, waiting for the girls to come down. They have an extra Irish class. So I'm waiting for them to come down. I have my English poetry book open in front of me, alright. But I have better things to be doing. So, I'm waiting for the girls to come down. Denise now will be one of the first girls to go on and speak to you. She's the mad hatter, the blonde one. So one word of advice, and I keep on saying this, you don't believe a word she says. And I probably have Mary down and Eileen down. They're finished at 3:05, and it's 2:55 now. So it's 2:55 now. So they should be coming down any minute, and they'll have a lot of talk to you. because our school was burnt down last night. Well, some of it was burnt down last night. And it was maliciously done. A couple of second years of blame for it. No, don't worry, we don't go to one of these schools that you know are very, very rough or anything. It's just that a couple of fellas I knew wanted to do it. They did it. Cora will give you more details about it anyway, okay? So until Denise comes down. Here, I think they're coming. Hang on a tick. You're on. Go on.
Birds are down and as you can hear there is Denise laughing over the corner.
Pat, we're back on and we're very sorry for that interruption. Denise got a fit of giggles and she couldn't even stop. Pack of immature children. Denise came down the road because the rest of us go home. So I'll probably have Mary on tomorrow, will I? So I'll put Denise on to you for a minute. Cora's here too, just to annoy me. We did find... Oh, what am I saying? I'm all frustrated now. I put Denise on and he went to you to say hello.
Denise is the person now, Pat, who's very odd about you saying that. Did big bands come to Cork? Because they did. Didn't they, Teresa? We went to see Simple Minds and the Smiths. And Teresa went to see Thin Lizzy. Did you ever hear of Thin Lizzy? Real heavy metal band now, like Headbangers, Glorious United. You're into heavy metal. Oh. I have nothing against heavy metal, like, I mean, it just doesn't appeal to me on my own. Anyway, what am I going to say to you? I don't know, really, Teresa's standing up on top of one of the desks, dancing now, like, I mean, it's just a normal, ordinary Tuesday afternoon, but she's doing a tap dance. Cora, speak to the boy, will I don't know what I'm saying. I spoke to him. Tell him about spiders. Kayleys! Any child who grew up without going to a Kaylee hasn't life at all. Kayleys now, when you're in first year and second year, right? We say you're 13, 14-year-old. 12, 13. All right, 12, 13. You go to these Kayleys and really what you're doing is you're like a pack of leprechauns prancing around and there's a man standing at the top of the hall and he's
playing a fiddle.
Casa! And amok! And by the way, for the benefit of those who can't speak Irish, amok means out and a stock means in. So you go out and you go in.
Would you like to buy a donkey? To buy a donkey, now it's going cheap. Come on.
Would you buy a donkey? We were showing the donkey cheap.
No, we're not itinerants, Pat.
No, you see, that's if you go down to the Cork in Cork, we'll get that. Like, Cork. And then you can get cheap cauliflowers as well. Cauliflowers.
Our scenery is quite picturesque.
Oh yes, especially down Square. That's where all the posers hang out. You get some real kind of
punks.
You get the greatest. I mean,
one of my friends, Sharon, is a punk.
She's not a punk, to mind them. Sharon's a little bit adventurous.
Weird.
Her hair,
like she cuts her,
defies the law of gravity.
And she cuts her father's pajamas to make nice outfits.
It's beautiful.
It's nice,
nice pajamas.
Don't think right itinerants know either. Go around chopping father's pajamas and stuff.
I mean, Mary cut up her mother's old flowery dress and made pants out of it. It looks kind of like David Sylvian's pants. Do you like Japan, Pat? If you do, you can speak to me about them because they're very good. If you don't, we won't talk to you about that then. Heavy metal. I used to love heavy metal before. Whenever I went to discos, I used to be a headbanger. I used to love Status Quo, AC/DC. Meatloaf were my favourite group. Don't ask me why. I'm depressed when I think about it.
AC/DC. No.
Please went into a little bit of Mozart there, like, but she's always had a refined taste in music, you know. You can tell by the laugh.
I'm very refined, actually.
Very refined, yes.
Charge work Friday, definitely. Oh, tell them about the school burned down last night.
School burned down last night, Pat. There now? No, just a couple of things went on.
Denise now is your everyday alcoholic. To be quite honest with you.
Denise is not. No,
Denise is an alcoholic. Denise is an alcoholic.
That's disgraceful. That's because she's only saying that now because she knows that I can give up the cigarettes and she can't.
I don't smoke.
Well, she doesn't smoke, but I'll say that because she's getting back on me for one of my more pleasurable indulgences. One. There are others.
Pat, they indulge in flirtations with boys, and I don't. I am going to the convent in September.
You see, we've a fine-looking priest out by our place, you know, and that's the only reason she'd be going into the convent. Cora and I are very quiet. Yeah. Seldom now would you see Cora myself with a fella.
We don't believe it. Don't believe that now, because Denise now loves cuddly corners and spiders.
Oh, no. Don't leave her fooling.
At least she goes into the cuddly corner.
That's disgraceful. I mean, like, you see spiders now? It's quite modern, like. I mean, it's bearable. Little steps down into the dance floor and bright lights that shine, like, you know.
Korean rice.
And this fat fool who calls himself a DJ.
Morris. Taking a fancy to the girl.
Oh, Morris is right. I won't say what he is like, but like I leave it up to your mind and imagination. Kenny Lee then is the guy who owns it. He's old enough to be he's old enough to be our grandfather. He grew up around the same age as most of our fathers, because most of our fathers are old enough to be our grandfathers anyway. They live young when they're old in this place, like Irish Eire, like. And he's fairly nifty, like. I mean,
nifty with his fingers.
Nifty fingers, you know, like. That was Teresa now who rudely interrupted us there halfway through our conversation about nifty fingers.
But we left time lapse because we were getting very, very much out of hand.
Yes.
I'm being very serious now. Pat asked me to do a tape and just to talk, like, and there we have been we like 13 or 14-year-olds on that tape laughing.
But you were like 13 or 14-year-olds most of the time. Yeah. You see, Pat, Teresa's like our little mother. Emphasise the little. Mother hen. Cock.
No. And not like their mother or just putting a bit of common sense into their little twitless blade.
And as you can see, Teresa has a problem with her speech. You know what I mean? It's one of these things we try to help her with, you know, Cora and myself being wonderful people that we are. Patient, kind, generous.
Quiet.
I'll continue. Quiet, loving, adorable. Modest. Stop. She wiped down half because I'm inclined to get a little bit carried away. My modesty isn't one of my more prevalent characteristics.
When I brought your tape into school the first day, all Denise could rave and rant about was the TDX tape and how much it costs over in Ireland, and when you and Nicholas brain to send it over to me.
TDX AD 90, do you know they're £4.75? Well, I think it's £4.75, yeah. They're very expensive, you know. Usually invest in old Sony tapes, they're cheap. You get 3 of them for the price of 1 TDK, like. They're good too.
Denise always buys records.
She doesn't really. Denise got a little bit interested there in music for a little while, bought a record and shocked the living daylights out of everyone because I always put my money on it.
Speak slowly, because I don't know what you're saying otherwise.
I'll speak slowly. My mother can't understand me, so I can imagine the problem.
Denise, he doesn't want to know about your mother.
Alright,
he wants to know about you.
Alright, Pat. We'll talk. Well, what are our interests? I suppose.
Making faces.
Talking. Getting to know people, really.
Talking into tapes.
I mean, I love talking into tapes. I've made it a habit. Talking to objects.
Shut up and talk about something sensible. What do I say? Do you know what? My vocab is really getting out of hand.
Oh, yeah.
Your ears are peeling, Teresa.
What?
Ears are peeling.
Talking heads. Is it Pat that likes talking heads, Trace?
I said to him, I don't know whether he knows about them or not. My ear peeling.
Just wackos, girl.
It's like your lips are long now. Chappies.
Teresa got bitten in the lip by her nephew. Or so the story goes, anyway.
Thanks, Denise.
Anyway, if you do know Talking Heads, they're a very good group. If you don't know Talking Heads,
Paul Goggin.
Shush. You have to know. You have to know Duran Duran. I mean, like, you're not living if you don't know Duran Duran. And you have to know their bass guitarist, who's John Taylor, whom I have 16 pin-ups in my bedroom wall. Like, I mean, he's just one of these men.
John Taylor is on Sunday World today, all about him, what he likes, dislikes.
Sunday World is out on Sundays.
Or Daily Mirror, or, you know,
Daily Mirror. Daily Star.
All about his likes, dislikes, what he likes.
Excuse me, we're meant to be talking to Pat.
And Paul Goggin is the image of him, and
Paul Young was
we won't call Pat anymore, we'll call him Padraig.
Yes, Padraig, we'll have you in Irish.
Patrick.
So, I'm looking around me now, and the roof is falling in this room. I feel slightly threatened.
Yeah, it's the only room where we can find a bit of peace and quiet.
I mean, like the rest of the school being full of God.
It is now nearly 10 to. Well, it's not actually quarter to 4.
Nearly quarter to 4. Well, Pat, in the past about half an hour, we haven't made one little bit of sense.
we've absolutely convinced you that we're nothing more than little screaming children. But I mean, like, at least.
And you probably won't get this far on the tape anyway, because the rest of us is boring as this.
I mean, like, yeah, I can understand if you turn it off, like.
Hang on, we've got 2 more lines to go before it's finished.
2 more lines to go.
Yeah, another about half an hour.
Another half an hour, so
You just have to send us a long tape, Pat, didn't you?
I mean, Pat, you were very ambitious. I'll give you ambition anyway, because when I saw an 80-90, I thought, I mean, I never have a problem talking, so I said I have no hassle here now. But of course, when you sit down and try to talk to a tape recorder, it's very hard to try to talk to a tape recorder, isn't it? And I'm trying to talk to you now, and Cora is whispering something about me to Teresa. And if you can hear laughter in the background, that's the two of them laughing at me. And we'll be back in 2 ticks because I must find out what they're laughing at.
No, you're just saying that you're rambling on. You have like what you're talking about. You're just rambling, rattling on. That the 2 of us can't make sense because Pat and Kim was talking.
Teresa's the one with the squeaky voice, Cora's the one with the husky voice, and Denise's the one with the really sexy voice.
Oh, yeah. One that's so modest and kind and generous and blonde and cuts her own hair.
My mother had a stroke.
I've never noticed
It was quite unsuccessful, to be honest.
Even though, excuse me, Tosh Pat, even though we're living in Ireland, I'm sure people get the impression that we live on these lovely grasslands with beautiful cows
and
hanging
pigs
out
in
the
the
window,
house, like,
and pigs running
pigs
around
in the
the house.
parlour.
But we don't actually.
Shovel up.
We come from a very urbanised society.
Oh my God.
But primitive. I would know a cow from a bull. If that, I wouldn't have a clue.
I know where to look to.
Oh, Denise.
Denise has a filthy mind.
Denise hasn't a clue. Look now, Pat, in all fairness, all the things they've said about me so far. They said I'm an alcoholic. True. They said I have a filthy mind.
Yeah.
No, they're untrue. No, they told you I'm modest and kind and all that. Well, no, they're true. I mean, you can accept those things.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, can't you tell from the voice the type of person I'd be?
Yeah, girl. Nice cudgy voice there.
I know, it's desperate, isn't it? I'm embarrassed. Actually,
as for the American voice, it's real sexy.
Hey man, you got yourself a fine fat arse there.
That was Denise doing her interpretation of J.R.
I can do Marilyn Monroe too, like, but it's more the looks
But you
that
really
make me
have
like Marilyn Monroe.
All Americans are blocky.
Fat.
Not really.
Blocky?
Yeah, all the Americans who come over to Little Ireland are they may be in their middle ages, but they're fat. They are overweight.
And they all wear green. Check green.
He was telling me in the letter, listen to me. He's telling me in the letter that on Partick's Day that if you haven't got a bit of green on you, they pinch you. Pat, we take no notice of Partick's Day.
We don't wear
here.
green.
Patrick's Day, as you know, there'd be parades in Ireland. What did we do? We went in town and went into an amusement place. We meet all the crowd there then.
Went to
There's some video games, Coke, burgers. You know yourself, the same as you'd have over in America or Istanbul. Well, we won't be too ambitious about Istanbul at the moment, but you know yourself. You can if you can go back into the depths when you were nothing more than a child at school now.
But even when we were small, I saw the green ribbons and green shannon.
And Jesus, if you didn't have a harp up on your chest, like.
Yours would fit in between yours.
Denise has a habit of saying the wrong things, like, you know.
Oh, God.
We don't even wear shamrock over here. We get disgraced if we wear them.
We don't. No, we don't. It's true, we don't.
As for the Eire, we're very lucky actually. Look, come on, look into serious topics. We live in Southern Ireland.
We do.
Well, there's no difference actually. You could only jump from Southern Ireland to Northern Ireland.
Or Britain.
Oh yes, we're not part of Britain.
No way, the British Isles, we are not, we're Ireland.
I was telling you about James. Hey, you girls.
Okay, let's go. James, no, I'm telling you, if you think my accent is baffling, Teresa and Cora went down Partick Street one day, right? They were going shopping. Partick Street is the
main street
in Cork. It's where you see everybody. And I was outside the Queen's, which is the place to be, like. That's John Square and the front of Queen's are the one place, you know, it's Pozo's area. Mm-hmm. And I met James.
He's an English guy,
He's an English fellow now, right? He's the guy who speaks gibberish and Chinese in 2 languages and kind of translates them into one. And he was trying to tell me where they were gone, and to be honest with you, I went one way, and when I came back, I had gone the wrong way, which will tell you how I understand him.
That long story was just meant to be there.
And I just used up about 3 minutes of tape now.
Well, he's like our little paddle dog. He'll follow us from one end of Partick Street to the other.
Myself and Teresa ran away from him the other day. The 2 of us went down Partick Street, across the road, and we hit no remember.
And you know something?
He came after us.
We'll talk about something serious. Since the underground opened in Cork, There's this new kind
It's a
of a bar, right? But it's got all equipment for bands. And since it opened in Cork, oh my God, there must be at least... I mean, now Cork has a population of, what, 30,000 people, which isn't much now, I know, considering you're American. But, I mean, you can understand, like, I mean, considering that you thought we'd pigs in the parlour, like, you can barely... There are quite a few good bands around Cork now, and they have very cheap entertainment then, like, you can go in and see a band inside the underground then for anything between 75 pence to, well, they go up to... They're usually 150, the most expensive, unless they get a very
That's
good
very
band.
cheap compared to the standard of living over here at the moment.
I mean,
It's
like,
very dear.
if you went, we went to see the Smiths now last November, and they were £6, like.
Aye.
But I didn't pay anything because my sister got me a free ticket. Anyway, what more have I got to tell you?
That's James.
None of us. Yeah, James gave me that ring. Oh, by the way, James
Is the English guy.
Oh, he took my ring.
Go on.
And it got
Teresa
inside
and
engraved.
Teresa
And
I know.
But we don't believe in going steady.
No, we don't. We believe in having an absolute ball while we're young, because when we're old, we'll have to go steady for long enough. So,
Because we'll be too
Don't
old.
speak out, speak and down.
So, what we believe in really is just enjoying yourself, which is what most of the fellas in Cork believe in. I mean, if you come to Cork, you'll meet an awful lot of girls who are terribly possessive, and once they get their hands on a fella,
A
they'll
fella
never
over
even
here
go.
can't talk to a girl.
But most of the fellas that we know really only want to have fun, like, to borrow a few words from Cindy Lauper.
By Cindy Lauper, you know yourself.
And same with us, really. I mean, like, I could point out a load of girls to you who want nothing more than a nice husband and five or six children by the age of 21. I don't even want to be thinking about marriage until
I don't want to marry an Irish
steady.
fella. Unless it's
Oh,
my
I'm
friend.
going. Well, I won't marry an Irish fella either unless it's Austin O'Callaghan.
Yes, Austin.
I saw Austin's house this morning. Oh, it's beautiful.
Which one is it, Denise?
You know, the square where below.
You can tell us after I pass.
Well, now you have a bit of a problem understanding that. Austin, this guy that
He's brown eyes, brown hair, his long fringe,
really
brilliant clothes, and gorgeous.
And he really knows how to wear
Friend
clothes.
Paul.
He just slings on clothes and they look fabulous on him. I mean, if anyone met me now and said, your man had on a baggy black pants, a black t-shirt over it, and a blue and white stripy shirt left open hanging off his shoulders, I'd say, dear sweet God, somebody give that boy £5 and even buy something. Even though he probably wouldn't even get a ribbon for £5.
He's not on the other night.
That's what he done Saturday.
Austin, I don't know Austin to see.
You
She
too, he
doesn't
was with
even
David
know.
and Paul the other day. He was with David and Paul, and you were getting terribly embarrassed because you told Paul that Kieran left his umbrella in Cora's house and he didn't. I'm talking very fast, I'm sorry.
My house too had been known before as the clubhouse.
Yes,
right.
everyone went there. No, mine is Cora's, that is. Denise is on the way to be next
They're
during
just
the
not
summer.
really.
But we never go staying during the summer.
We don't really, I mean, like, there was a while there during the winter, alright, when we didn't really, I mean, it was about 1.5 miles into town if you walk it, into Patrick Street, that is. Not that we should go walking up bogs or anything, they're all cement roads, like, you know. And
They tried to be.
when it was rainy, I mean, you couldn't be bothered. You'd flog about £1 on bus fare. So you could just go to the shop, like, and sit down by the fire and play music and get really fat and eat loads of gooey, disgusting, greasy
Which I
food.
can afford.
So we did that rather than going
And
in town.
can you imagine if there's a teacher outside the door at this moment thinking they're going on potty?
Probably.
But
But,
it leads to a leaving cert.
I mean, we're not really making much sense now. We're probably very boring. But you know,
You sent the tape.
you sent the tape.
Uh-huh.
TG90. Oh, mother, the good counts will never finish it.
How much more to go?
News would we have here?
One more line to go.
We mustn't forget about Mary. Did we do one line there and all that?
That was
No,
Mars.
that's
Probably the most
gibberish.
boring
We
conversation.
said
goodbye.
Mary isn't down.
Should Mary can come
No, Cora, I'll have to post tonight or else I won't get to him for ages.
You mean we have to finish this now?
Yeah.
So we're going to finish.
Oh.
I'm only doing one
Did
side.
you
now
do
you
music
do
now on the other side?
Anyway.
I'll send that over and you can send it back to me again because he spends a fortune on
That's
it.
true. But she
Pass
take
by the
over
way.
talking side.
Mary is ignored. She was here anyway. She never shut up.
And
For a second.
Mary was extremely
She's,
quiet there up until about last Christmas, but we're getting severely worried about her. And in fact, the person that's worried about her is Sharon, because Sharon's the one who defies the law of gravity with her hair.
Aileen's coming in a close second to Sharon at the moment.
No, she's not. Aileen's after getting very enormous and she left her hair, but you didn't hear what Teresa just said there, and if you did, delete it.
She's got a cramp in her leg. She looks
She's walking now like one of the pigs that were in the car. Do you know, my sister went to market not so long ago,
Israel.
A book on Israel. Hooray! Hooray! I just went down and picked it up and there it was in Israel.
www.
I'll do a bit of reading out of you.
The settler's task.
2,000 years the Jews have been scattered over the world. Hey, you Jew. What religion are you? Never asked him what religion.
Yes, what religion are
Be
you?
Jew, and there I am mocking you. Very sorry, I believe in these little hats and all. I do really.
We're not. We are anti-Semitism. I'll tell you about it later,
2,000 years the Jews have been scattered. Herzl, father of the Jewish state. Hey, where's that Abraham's town? Oh, look at that.
Kinky.
Cliffs in the Nigi.
So have you heard the cliffs of Dunlee in Ireland?
What?
The cliffs of
Moher,
Dunlee.
Cliffs of Moher.
Are the cliffs of Moher.
Jesus lived in the sunlit town. I'm a pagan. I don't believe in religion. To be
Neither do
honest
I.
with you.
We're supposed to be. We are Roman Catholics.
No, to be honest with you,
Arab
no.
woman in Cana.
We're more
I
pagan.
don't believe in religion. I don't have any strong religious
To see a
convictions
Galilee.
at all.
And we believe in today and forget about tomorrow and our leaving cert.
To be honest with you now, with the way things are going, I don't believe that there is anybody at all around up there above us. And if there is, I don't think that
Don't
he
get
is what
morbid,
people think they
please.
are. We're not getting morbid, we're getting
I'm looking at the Sea of
serious.
Galilee.
Teresa's looking at
Job
the
would
sea
be
of Galilee.
morbid.
What
Oh,
for?
by the way, Teresa has fantastically big
Mary!
nose.
For just a matter of interest, we might as well tell them.
Hang on, tell him I've got tiny ears.
She's got tiny ears and tiny nose. Cora was being extremely sarcastic. Smallest recorded, indeed.
In Ireland.
As a matter of interest, Mary Barry, who is the girl that we're getting severely worried about because she's getting freaky, is a
Pat,
vegetarian
You've got a colour
because she doesn't believe in eating animals.
Israel. Take one.
Israel.
I'm looking.
The broader settlement in the desert. It's fabulous. See the colours, see the fellas, see the tenant. Whoa.
Well, no way, Pat. With this, we'll give it to you in person. I wish we could.
I scratched my record this morning.
Pat, women
Yes, what
in
song?
Israel paint their faces blue and yellow. Indian Jews with their sari-clad wives, slanted Chinese Jews, dark-skinned Jews from Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Libya, Moroccan Jews, Persian Jews, Turkish Jews, Iranian Jews, Iraqi Jews, Hungarian Jews, Irish Jews. What? Irish Jews, Austrian Jews, Bulgarian Jews,
Pass.
Romanian Jews.
Pat, we've
Before
tried
I
here.
tell you this,
What joke?
I feel nothing at all about
Against.
any religions. I am anti-Semitism. I learned that word last night. And the joke goes like this.
I didn't hear this now yet.
Why do Jews have big noses?
Why?
Because fresh air is free.
Denise, that's desperate. I think that is
What was that
disgusting.
joke you taught me? About the Japanese and the Jew talking.
Pat, there was this man.
If you're going further now, Denise, we're all going out. Hang on a minute, Pat. I'm back again, and we had no other choice. We were thrown out. So, I'm back home, upstairs in my room, trying to listen to some music. I'm a big soppy, really, it hurts. It's my biggest fault, being soppy. So, I have my stereo on, and I can't undo the back of this. So you've met Denise and Cora. Mary said she wouldn't speak to you because the rest of the tape is nearly gone. I told Denise had a sixth sense of humour. We were all inside in the prefab. We were inside in the prefab. And my Irish teacher came in and threw us out. We were making too much noise over Denise. So we didn't know where to go, so we just go home. Yeah, we're home, sure. Nothing else to say to you. Tape is slowly but surely going. Slowly. Sure. Shows someone at the door, hang on. Hi. No, she's over in Cora's house here. If you run over, catch her. Yeah, she's the party tonight. No, she's bringing Jer. Uh-huh, Jer Casey. Okay, bye. Oh. That was just my other friend looking for Cora. Cora's off to a party tonight, by the way. She's off to a party. She's having a great time. Great time. Pat, I'm running out of things to say to you. It's getting extremely, extremely boring. Hang on, my favourite song is coming on now next after this. My favourite song. You better like it. Hang on, I turn off the stereo. I'm into all these soppy music, the girls kill me, even though I love you, Monique, as well. This is my song now coming up. Hang on, come on. This is it. By bread, I love bread. Godly and cream. You can hear me out of this.
Only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm a crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection, giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through my darkest hour. Lately I'm a-praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all the while never really knowing why. Lately I'm a-praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by.
I have to turn the tape off, or the stereo off, because slowly but surely this side of your tape is running out, and I'm leaving the other side blank. So, if I want to say goodbye, I better say goodbye now. If I apologise now once more for the way this tape is being sent over to, it'll be my 100th or nearly 200 times saying it. But so I really hadn't a clue what to say into it, so I say I might as well make a big laugh out of it. So it's a pity when I got myself and Cora and Denise to talk to you. So slowly but surely this tape is going. So from me to you, it's goodbye. Don't think that I'm, a nutcase or anything. I'm not really. I'm usually very quiet. Well, small but quiet. So I'll be saying goodbye. Hope it reaches you in good health.